2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Pistons. For the Washington Wizards, not ready to sound the alarms, even though they've lost 5 of the last 6 games. These guys believe in themselves. A win here can get them back to what they do best. Pistons, Wizards, up next. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Passes to Gafford. Cunningham against Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cunningham outside. And here's Ivy. Now here's Duren. Headed by Porzingis. Duren, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Morris. It's deflected. Cunningham outside. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Gafford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Porzingis with the block. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to Kuzma. Fader on the way. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Pass to Stewart. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wizards leading by 4. Morris passes to Kuzma. Porzingis with the ball. Back to Beal. From the line, it's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Washington.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Beal, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story. Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
And he makes the first.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Avdia's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Porzingis, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Burks looking around. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
Detroit making a switch here. Livers is checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Wizards with the lead. Wright finds none. Now Porzingis. Wiseman with the rebound. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
It's right on the wing, covered by Hayes. Wright outside. On the pass to Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Wiseman. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
DC family, your Wizards.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Livers in at the 3, the small forward. A second left. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. And Beal kicks to Kispert. Back to Beal. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
First team
The
foul.
subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
No good on the free throw. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. And he sinks the second.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now Morris. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Down low, here's Bogdanovich. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
Kuzma outside. Out to Morris. To the inside. Outside, Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ivy. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Possession to Detroit.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Beal. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little fake right there.
Morris against Cunningham. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Stewart passes to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Gafford. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Pittsburgh.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right call.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
It's time to welcome your
Washington making some changes. Abdias checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. And a different look here for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Duran. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Burks the pass to Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Doris, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is three-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
It's stolen by Wiseman. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Wizards. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Burks against none. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
First one falls for him. And the Wizards making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Livers is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pistons have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Outside for Bagley. Fires the 3. Avdia with the rebound. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Left side, Porzingis. Wright finds Porzingis. Back to Wright. And it's good for 2. Wright's got his first 2 points.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, it's a physical game out there tonight. How does your offense counter that kind of play?
Attack the basket. They're giving us a lot of sound and fury, but I really feel like we can attack that pressure, go by them with penetration, and make just basketball decisions once we go by them.
Okay, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1 half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well as they've performed offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up significant. I mean, the passing sharps, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be different.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just
For your Wizards, USC.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr.
Bogdanovic has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
Bojan Bogdanovic is as well-rounded a basketball player as you'll find. This guy contributes to winning in any number of ways.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beal deciding where to go with it. The wide open look here for Kuzma. That shot off the mark. And it's Detroit the other way.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
The Wizards with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. 2 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Here's Durant. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Morris looking over the floor. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Basket good. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovic against Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Bogdanovic staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Avdia's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. And he's good on the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Wright. The pass to Avdia. He kicks it to Kispert. Passes it to Wright for the lead. Hits the three-point bomb. Wright's got his second bucket.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Outside, Joseph. Hayes the pass to Wiseman. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nunn wide open. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded, poked away. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Avdia. Detroit with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Avdia. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Pistons substitution. Marvin Bagley.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's to Kispert. Here's Nunn. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Livers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Wiseman.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Washington out in front. They lead by a bucket. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All you got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Livers in at the small forward position. Ivey passes to Livers. High post Bagley. Tipped away. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul.
2 shots.
makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Burks is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Washington with the ball. Kuzma outside. Outside, Beal. There's the three. It's good from long range. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. To the middle. They swipe it. Burks against Kuzma. And there's the pass to Bagley to take the lead. Here's Durant. Misses from short range. Washington's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Down low. Here's Gafford. Rebound, Detroit. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Morris against Cunningham. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Avdia. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Bagley, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Alec Burks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Gafford finds Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the Kuzma not backing down right there, letting the defense come and foul him in the act.
At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring, it's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Cunningham passes to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Washington with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And again, Washington no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Ivy. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Bradley Beal is an elite offensive player, and now the pressure is on at the foul line. Can he come through?
At the line for Washington, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And for a number one option like Brad Beal, you embrace these moments.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Morris. Cunningham's shot is off. Washington's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And another miss by Washington.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Stewart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Stewart nails both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
Cunningham inside, covered by Morris. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Cunningham.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 1 shot.
Good from Cunningham.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beal drives in over Ivy. Out to Morris. Beal from long range. Laces one from 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 5. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Sixteen seconds left in the game. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Bojan Bogdanovic. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Monte Morris. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Ivy. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, defending Cunningham, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1 second left to play here in the 4th.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizards dancer. Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer. Let's go for the best fans in the NBA. Let's get it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Detroit foul. Cade Cunningham. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Washington, Monte Morris. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David,
for making it out to the game.
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they could think of, they threw at you tonight in doubles and traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher. But I'm confident in myself and my game, so you know, the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.